till now. Are you surprised it has not made more progress sort of on a path to legalization as a medical treatment?
No. No, I'm not, because there's a lot of people that don't want it to be in place, and those people have tremendous power over our medical system and over our regulatory system. And those people have also not experienced these psychedelics. There's very few people that have experienced profound psychedelic experiences that don't think there's an overall good for those things. So the problem is you're having these laws and these rules implemented by people who are completely ignorant about the positive effects of these things. And if you know the history of psychedelic prohibition in this country, it all took place during 1970, and it was really to stop the civil rights movement, and it was really to stop the anti-war movement. And they tried to find a way to make all these things that these people were doing that was causing them to think in these very different ways, this tune in, turn on, drop out. They just wanted to put a fucking halt to that. What better way than to lock everyone who participates in that in cages? Find the people who are producing it, lock them in cages, put them in jail for the rest of their life, make sure it's illegal, arrest people, put the busts on television, make sure that people are aware. And then there's also, you connect it to drugs that are inherently dangerous for society and detrimental, the fentanyl crisis, the crack cocaine crisis that we experienced in the 90s. Like, all of those things, they're under the blanket of drugs. Psychedelic drugs are also talked about like drugs, even though they have these profound spiritual and psychological changes that they, imbibe in a
I
person.
remember when I was in elementary school and I was in like drug education, they talked about, marijuana is really bad because it's a gateway to these other things, and there's this bad one, that bad one, heroin, whatever. And the very end of the line, the worst possible thing is LSD.
Did you take LSD and go, oh, they're lying?
Psychedelic therapy was definitely one of the most important things in my life, and I assumed, given how powerful it was for me, I struggled with all kinds of anxiety and other negative things, and to watch all of that go away in
that.
I traveled to another country for a week, did a few things, came back, a totally different person.